Record. Good evening,
Good evening.
and welcome to episode 3 of the Put On Ice podcast. I am, as usual, Hidden Chimp, and that one there, that's
I
Obey Hunter.
am Obey Hunter, the
We're here.
Obey Hunter.
We're back. Not just any Obey Hunter. Not just any Obey Hunter, but the
The
Obey
one and only Obey Hunter.
Hunter. The one and only round 3 Obey Hunter.
Okay. For
we're
those
just going straight in there, right? We're just going straight in there.
for those of you that don't know the round 3 thing, round 3 of Gamers Got Talent, a contest. That's what it is. A contest put on by G Fuel
Talent
Still
show.
Series and Digital Storm. Yeah, like an online talent show.
Talent.
Yeah, so it's a talent show thing. I've mentioned it before, and I'm in round 3 now. I just found out yesterday. Yesterday? Yeah.
Yes.
My TikToks
that was-
made the cut. Now it's down to 40 people. From
Oof.
how many was there? There was like at
Wasn't
least
there, like-
300.
They watched like 87 of them.
Yeah.
yesterday.
Yesterday there was
And-
87. And
I know what you were talking about yesterday because some of the judging decisions they made were just not good.
yeah.
Absolutely shocking.
I
We're not gonna talk shit to them about this.
I do think
Kendall.
that they weren't really on, like, you know what I mean? They were in connection with each other. They didn't know what they wanted to do.
Oh yeah.
But
I mean,
obviously-
there's one guy that wanted to disqualify you for making your G Fuel wrong.
yeah. I don't know. I'm
Making
just
it wrong.
I
Because it was
think
water first.
yeah,
nuts.
I was the second entry, but I was the first one to go through actually. So it's the first one to know that I was going through, which I kind of enjoyed. I think they did start out their judging hard. I really do think they judged hard right at the beginning. And then I think towards the end when they were like, oh my god, we're running out of spaces, they were just trying to like take the best ones. So I'm kind of glad that I went first. I didn't really have anything wrong with my TikToks. I don't think there was anything I could have really improved on.
No, your one's good.
I'm like
Yours is
100%
very good.
confident
The,
in everything I submitted, so it was kind of, I don't know.
See how it goes.
Yeah.
You should hear back about what you're doing with the next one.
Yeah, they,
So hopefully it's... Because is that going to be the final round, or is there another round after that?
the TikTok was round 2, so we're in round 3 now. I don't know if they're gonna have another round for us to do something and then they pick from there, or if it's just gonna be voting wise or something. But they said it was gonna take creativity, and you were gonna need to use every ounce of creativity you have to wow them.
Well, I can help with that.
So-
I can help with that.
So I'm
You
really
need access to a mannequin.
a mannequin.
Different.
I have
Different.
I have a skeleton that will have to do.
Yeah, it'll work.
Yeah,
We'll
so-
make it work. We'll work.
I'm very
yeah, no.
nervous. It was
Yeah,
only supposed to be 25
For sure.
moving on, but I think they passed
Yeah.
close to 40, and
I could tell because I dropped in for a while, and I could tell that Cliff was just getting over it.
yeah, he
was losing interest significantly, especially that one where it was like, what was that? Raise the rapper or whatever it is.
Rain,
the guy who
yeah.
had like,
Rapped.
Rain the rapper. He was just
Chat
he
was
just needed to know
divided.
exactly what. Oh,
Like
really?
the whole time, chat was like not a duet, not a duet. Like they were everybody that didn't do it in the duet style next to each other. Chat was just going off about it, and then when they were cutting people, they were like, "It wasn't a duet. We're cutting you." So then they start cutting people, and then it came down to like him having a black screen in his logo, side by side though. It's still in duet form, but he
Yeah.
just blacked it out and then put his stuff at the end once they were done with their duet. And so I think a lot of people were very like he didn't really interact with it, like it was kind of like his own thing, and I think that's where chat was really divided, and that's what kind of set everybody. I feel like everybody kind of went over it at that point. They were like, whatever, like I don't know.
I don't think he should have got through. based on that, because that wasn't a duet. I mean, the entire point of the dictionary definition of a duet is, like, in singing, it's two people working together to sing a song, or just playing off each other. That wasn't playing off each other. That was literally, I'm just going to put my logo up for like the first 9 seconds or so, and then suddenly grab a thing of G Fuel. But that transition.
Yeah, the transition was very clean.
From the TikTok to the next one was fantastic.
Yeah, it was very clean, very well done. I have to say I enjoyed the TikTok. I enjoyed that he made it more like a music video type thing, because that's what he does. He's a rapper. He's not like he streams, but I'm not sure like what he does. But he is a rapper. So I thought him bringing that in was very cool of him to do that's his talent. Yeah. He's very talented. And I just think, like, it was very divided on the rules. They didn't have a set criteria, which I personally, I'm like, whatever. I made it through. I'm worried just about myself at this. Like, I was worried about my other friends and stuff throughout the competition, but... Like, I think almost every single one of the people that I was, like, friends with or buddies with did a duet. So it wasn't, like, an issue, like... on like, oh, they didn't do a duet thing. So I didn't really have a say in it, but I think that they should have set rules that they followed instead of just like letting people go through. Like, if you didn't like a duet, you could have said, hey, I don't like it. You know what I mean? Like, and I think that that's what they should have done instead of saying it needs to be like this, because it was a duet.
This is the second year they've done it, right? This is the second year they've done Gamers Got Talent.
So they did Gamers Got Talent like 3 months ago or 4 months ago. It was like
sorry. It's
June.
Just their second run at doing one? Or
second season, So they did it like 4 months ago, and then that round they let 20 people win. So it went from a lot to 20. But they didn't have like US only rules and stuff like that. This season they had US only rules, and you had to be over 18. The last time they did it, there was a kid...
even if I wanted to, I wouldn't be able to...
I think they're going to go back on it, because there are a lot of people... there are a lot of people that are out of US, so I think they're going to change it back. But, there's this one kid that was under 18, and they're just, having a rough time with him, so that's why they did the 18 plus, and everybody knows who it is, and everybody's like, oh, it's because of this kid, and they're like...
At the end of the day, you're signing... So, I'm assuming they're signing a contract with G Fuel, right?
Yeah, because they're getting paid.
I'm guessing that,
they're getting paid money.
So, they're going to be getting paid. Paid based on how many people use their promo code. So, I mean... I mean, the way it works here is you can't be under 18 and sign a legal document. You can't sign a contract to do work when you're under 18.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing it's because they just want to save themselves that issue.
Yeah. For this competition, if you win, you get $500 no matter what, like a month. And I don't know if they go above that. Like, I don't know if they go by, like, the promo codes you use. I don't know if that adds anything to it. I'm assuming it adds, like, valuableness to you. It makes you more valuable to have if people are using your code a lot. And then it shows them, like, oh, this code's being used a lot. You know what I mean? So, I don't know if you get paid any extra based off that, though. They haven't really gone into it. Yeah. But I'm sure the winners know.
I mean, they might, but they probably don't, like, tell everyone exactly what the conditions are, because I'm guessing some of that is quite sensitive information. Yeah. So, yeah. Well, good luck.
Thank you. I'm very nervous.
Here if you need me.
I'm very scared.
Voiceovers.
Yes. I'm so bad at voicing over.
I can direct from a distance.
I'm terrible at voicing over.
White Taika Waititi. I at least know how to pronounce the word peripheral.
I will have you do my voiceover while I'm streaming. I'll be like, "Hey, Chin, do my voiceover," and you're just talking the whole time. So out of sync, but it'd be okay.
Oh, I'll be the announcer. I'll put on the old it's like Halo back in the old Halo days. Multi-kill.
Oh my god, that sounds...
Kill Trusty.
Wait, can you say, Obey Hunter, coming to you live? Do that, just do that little thing.
Obey Hunter, coming at you live.
I need that on my stream deck. I need that as a button, bro. Just like, open it up and I'm like, and then it opens
Let's
up.
Let's go, bro.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I'm just like mute myself and press the stream deck. And it's like, let's go, bro. As I'm screaming in the background. Ah! But you have a few things coming up soon.
I do.
Yeah.
Actually.
Would you like to tell us what that is?
Yes, we find out what the outcome of the referendum that we just had on the weekend. Find out what the outcome of that is in the end of the month, 30th of October. We find out. From that point, it might be going to. From that point, it'll be going to a vote in Parliament. At which point they will decide yes or no. We're going to let it through.
Yes. So
what's good though?
Chins on that adult things.
What's very, very, very good on the weekend is our left-wing political party just completely crushed and destroyed the opposition. They had their biggest winning margin since 1935 when they were first created. This party was first created. So they have over 64 seats in 120 seat government. So they have a legal mandate to push this through. And the piece of legislation I was referring to earlier was their original plan. So hopefully that goes through, and if it does, I will be a happy man. I'll be able to move on to my next part of my life.
So we hope it goes in your favor. I really do. I'm hoping for it.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about it, but I'm hoping that it goes in your favor because you worked really hard on it.
We didn't do 2020. Yeah. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. I would love for it to pass. Absolutely love for it to pass. But if it doesn't, whatever. That's fine. I'll probably go do something else.
Obviously, it'd be very cool for you to have your own piece out there. You know what I mean? Like your own thing out there. But yeah.
Yeah. Just say something I have to work on. That'd be good. Other things I've got coming up. The old Cyberpunk 2077.
Ooh, yes.
Next month.
Yes.
I've got 2 days off going into the weekend for that. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then back working on the Monday. But yeah, looking forward to that game a lot. You've got your 12-hour stream coming up soon. I've got my 12-hour stream coming up probably this weekend.
Oh, this weekend?
In which I will be playing Flight Simulator for around about 9 hours.
Oh, that would be fun.
To just fly from like France to Seattle. Just do that massive flight. It's gonna be great.
Just the flight.
Good times.
Yeah. Mine's gonna be October 31st, Halloween.
Spooky.
Yeah, it's gonna be very spooky. There's gonna be some different challenges and stuff.
What day of the week is that? Oh wow, it's a Saturday. It's a Saturday for me.
Yeah, it's a Sunday for you. Saturday for me.
Yeah. It's a Sunday for me.
Yes.
It's a Saturday for you, but it's a Sunday for me.
Yes, I was lucky enough to get it off of work, so I am like, okay. The last big thing I did like that was the 24-hour, and that killed me. It really did. I don't.
Mine killed me as well.
It was rough. I just remember being like, oh my god, it was so dark in the room. Everything was dark. My eyes were just closing. I'm leaning back in my chair I'm almost asleep. And then everybody rescued me. Everybody just really jumped in and was like, okay, let's go. And we got our second round and we just went.
I was alright until that last hour. That last hour was rough.
That was.
It was difficult.
I remember just playing Valorant and I was like, my eyes were just open.
Yeah, I remember that.
I'm like running around the corners. They're like, don't run around the corners, don't. And I'm just sprinting out, not even caring.
Yeah,
I'm like, I'm so bad at this game. I'm like, I just can't anymore. I just have to keep going. I just remember that was rough. It was very, very rough. But, so I'm excited to see what the other one holds. And we haven't decided yet, but we may have something coming up on New Year's Eve? Maybe. We talked about it, I think, 2 weeks ago after a podcast, and we said maybe we would stream on New Year's.
Yes,
and do like a
yes.
little
If I'm not doing anything,
collaboration thing.
if I'm not doing anything, yes, yes, yes. I'm into
If
that.
I don't have to work, then that is totally on too.
If you don't have to work, if I'm not like running around in the forest taking drugs or something like that, yeah, I'm game.
Okay, okay.
Lots and lots of ibuprofen and tramadol and antibiotics. That's what I'm referring
Yes.
to because I'm very ill. Very ill.
Yes, but anyways, I think that was
Anywho.
a good little opening. A good little opening to the podcast to kind of get what we wanted to say out of,
Yeah.
But
Yeah, of course, of course. But
yeah,
now to the topics.
to the topics.
Now to the topics. Did you have a topic you wanted to discuss in particular?
No, I really didn't. I didn't
Okay.
come prepared. So I don't know. I know
I
that
don't
we were
really have
talking
any
about top
plans.
bunk versus bottom bunk.
Oh yes,
But
everyone knows that the top bunk is the
That's
superior
gonna
bed.
be a 5-minute conversation.
Yeah, we've got 45 minutes left, so we need to fill it with something.
Hold on, let me go on our brainstorm.
Our brainstorm literally just says top bunk versus bottom bunk.
Okay, we'll
So
talk
what was
about
the concept of this? What was the context of it was because you guys are gonna have to move because
yes,
your landlord is being a
moving.
landlord.
More like plans are just changing as it goes. You know what I mean? Like I
Mm.
didn't know like when I was gonna need to move and stuff like
Mm.
that. I try not to think about it too much because it's still a lot. I'm still trying to figure some
Fresh.
things out. But
Still raw. Those wounds are still raw.
Chin and I were having a debate on top and bottom bunk, and I said the bottom bunk is better because the heat rises to the top bunk, and he said top bunk is better. So I was gonna say that will be our topic for this week. If you want to let us know in the
Top
comments.
bunk is better because bottom bunk traps in the farts.
What? It's the same concept. You have the ceiling above you.
Yeah, but you got more headroom.
I want to see a New
And
Zealand
also-
bunk bed.
also-
That's what I
also-
want to see is a New
also-
Zealand
also-
bunk bed.
Also, what if the person if you're on the bottom bunk and the top bunk person spills their G fuel in the bed? It's just gonna seep in, and the person on the bottom will get like a G fuel shower.
Hey, nothing's wrong with a G Fuel shower.
What?
Okay, that's our next topic. The benefits of a G Fuel shower.
There are any like
They'll
health
have
benefits of just using.
endurance. It's vitamins.
I wonder if there's
Focus.
any like benefits of using, I don't know,
What if you made like
sour blue chug rug as like an exfoliation.
yeah, what if you
Just, like,
used it
scrub
as
it
like
on
a
your face.
paste? Yeah, mix it with a tiny bit of water and then just use it as like a face mask.
Yeah, I mean you're not going to be like making a paste or anything. Oh, actually, you could put a paste on.
A little bit
I
of
don't know.
water.
I
just
might
like
try it. I might try it tonight before bed.
Do it. Oh my god, wait.
Chin, why do you
I'm gonna
smell
use this as
pomegranate
one of my
and
challenges.
strawberry and blueberry? What's that smell? It's like G Fuel, baby.
G
G
Fuel
Fuel.
face mask. Bro. We're creators. This is what we were born
There
to
we go.
do.
I hope Cliff's watching.
Hey Cliff.
How you,
How you doing?
bud? How
I
you,
got
bud?
that
Hey, you want some? Yeah, give us a call.
that phase Miami.
You got the G Fuel. I got the G Fuel, the old scrubby of the face thing. You know.
We got
we're making plans.
the energy crystals.
What are those?
Oh.
Are they like pop rocks or something like that?
G Fuel Pop Rocks.
Yeah.
But they're better because they help you focus.
So does Ritalin.
What? Chin.
No, like what are they? Are they like effervescence?
It's
Do they effervesce?
energy that
Pops.
pops.
Energy that pops.
Yeah, energy crystals.
Mm.
Um,
And they're nice.
They're very good.
They're pretty good.
I really like them. They actually are. It really tastes like a G Fuel Pop Rock. Pop Rocks to me kind of
Oh, of
taste.
course it would taste like a G Fuel Pop Rock because it is a G Fuel Pop Rock.
I just want to say Pop Rocks to me, regular Pop Rocks, they kind of
Yeah.
taste generic. They're very like just You know what I mean? Just They're not very quality.
They're just
They're not good quality. They're very
Oh,
little
okay.
like generic-y feeling things.
Mm.
These are
But they sent
very
you,
good quality.
they sent you some free shit, eh?
They
After
sent
I think their last during their birthday stream or something like that.
oh no, so Kendall won on that one. She won a
Yep.
tub and the new energy crystals that came out.
Mm.
They're the sour blue chug rubs or something.
Mm.
But they sent me free stuff when I passed round 1 of Gamers Got Talent.
That's right.
Yeah, they sent me a shaker.
Right. That's right.
I don't have it near me. It's a white shaker, coffee shaker. It's pretty cool.
Oh, fantastic!
Yes.
Fantastic.
So, I don't know. I don't know. That was pretty cool. I don't know. I have this. Just my giant G Fuel tub and shaker.
For those that don't know, that giant bucket in the background is Hunter's G Fuel shaker.
Yes.
From her round two of
TikTok.
Games Got Talent.
Yeah, it was very
Pretty
cool.
cool.
They really laughed at it.
It's just the bucket.
They wanted to know like where I got it.
What is that made out of?
So
I can see it's a bucket.
Yeah,
I can see it's a bucket.
It's a 5-gallon bucket. The top is a styrofoam sphere, half sphere. And we glued it on, and then the rim around it is another sphere that we cut and then glued that on, and then we put the little flapper on. But it's very detailed. It doesn't look very detailed, but there's literally like, I don't know, we got the G Fuel like words on it, we got my logo put on it. It was very cool. It took a while to make. The styrofoam started melting, but yeah, paint. Don't spray paint styrofoam.
Oh no, you don't want to spray paint.
Yeah, no.
Styrofoam.
I like walked outside. It was me, Kendall, and Sam all here making it, and then I walk outside, and Kendall's like, "It's melting," and the little top flap is just seeping through. It's just like disintegrating before her eyes, and Sam's like, "What'd you do?" And we're like, "No." She fixed it though. She fixed it, and it turned out good.
She almost ruined your chances there.
Yeah.
Almost.
That's why there were no close-ups done. No, I'm just kidding. No, Kendall did a lot of behind the scenes. Sam too. They're very good friends.
Kendall's quite good at the behind the scenes thing.
Kendall's a very good manager.
From what I understand.
Very good stream manager. She just fixes everything. I'm like, that's what I call her, whatever. It's okay. Sam too. Sam, if Kendall can't figure it out, Sam can figure it out. It's just like, okay, they go back and forth like, what do you mean? And they're like, okay, figured it out. But yeah, so
Well, that's cool. When do you find out? When are you finding out when the next stage is?
They were supposed to tell us like right away. I assumed they were going to tell us right away, but I'm probably within the next couple days. I didn't get an email today. They told us yes or no, like during it. They said yes, you're in, or no, you're not in.
Yep.
And if they told you, you know you're moving on, but they didn't tell us what we're doing, any deadlines. They didn't like go into depth at all about that. And so the only thing they said is creativity. So I don't know.
Do you have access to a volcano?
No.
No. Okay. Oh, that's that idea.
Just throw my whole G Fuel collection in the volcano. Vote for me.
Oh, you got that spicy demonade.
Oh.
Make yourself a spicy G Fuel.
Right next to a volcano.
And then
dip into the lava.
Always thinking.
Oh
always
my
thinking.
god, bro.
Always thinking.
That was cool.
So, I actually have a little topic that I want to bring up
Okay.
that I wasn't actually planning on, but this was literally something that happened within the last hour or so.
Okay.
So, couple of weeks ago, I I did the dirty thing. I did the growth thing. I started myself a Facebook page.
Oh,
Created a
oh.
Facebook. Yuck. Created a Facebook. Um, Fake name, no friends. I mean, I don't have any friends in real life, but that's beside the point. No friends on Facebook, no photographs, no nothing. I mean, the name was similar, but not the same as. Oh, Clay, you're my friend. But not the same as my real life name. And I did that just so I could have like a Facebook, a community page for my Twitch. You know,
Yeah.
you've got one.
Yeah.
Lots of people
I
have one. It's weird, but lots of people have them. I'm assuming you don't really use yours.
I tried to get into that and
Not anymore.
it was like
Mm.
it's just there. It's just there. I'm not
Yeah.
like into it. I might start up some other time, but
Yeah.
for right now,
Yeah.
eh.
It's just convoluted. It's just anyway. So I got all that set up multi streaming on Streamlabs, and I was streaming to it from time to time. Nothing super major. And sharing from Instagram to Facebook just whenever I like post a picture or something. Generally, because trying to reach as many people
Mhm.
as you can, you need to go across as many platforms as you can. So
Yeah.
that's why I've got Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok at
I'm
some point.
I'm
I have a
waiting for
TikTok, but I don't have a TikTok.
I'm waiting for your first TikTok. You have to make one. Make a G Fuel TikTok.
Maybe. It
Every
just
day
needs
you making a
folders in
G
my
Fuel.
face.
A different G Fuel every day.
How many uses for Phaseberry can we come up with? Let's see. So yeah, anyway, like created that Facebook, all worked fine. 2 or 3 weeks, absolutely no problem at all. Tried to log into it today, just I don't know why. I just wanted to see what was going on. Disabled. Facebook disabled my Facebook page. Not
Why?
not the community page, because I think the community page is still up, but my actual like Facebook page, personal page, has been disabled. And I did some reading, and apparently, if they think that it is breaching the community guidelines, then they will go ahead and disable it. I was breaching the community guidelines by not giving them any information. Don't
Yeah.
give them any
That's
info. Don't give them
ridiculous.
anything for their like computer mining algorithms or anything like that. Just absolutely nothing. And yeah, they go ahead and disable my page. I don't really care. It's like, okay, cool. I haven't used Facebook my entire life until like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I'll just go back to that.
Yeah.
I don't need it. It's not important to me. I don't have anyone on there I want to keep in touch with, etc., etc., etc. But I mean, for me, I don't care. But there's people with Oculus, those Oculus VR headsets.
Yeah.
Last few Oculus releases, it was all good because you didn't need a Facebook account or anything to use it. It's only the most recent one that got released, and people were just registering a Facebook account so they could actually use their Oculus, even to turn it on, even to use the damn thing. You had to have an account connected, and that was all hunky dory. But then all of a sudden, Facebook went ahead and started, terminating these people's accounts. You can't even effectively, you can't even turn the goddamn thing on. So these people now have very expensive $300-400 paperweights that they can't use unless they give Zuck your data.
Yeah. I think that's not fair. I think you should be able to even like why? Like I understand having something to go off of, like a platform, but you should be able to pick exactly like what. Like it shouldn't have to be Facebook. It should be something of your choice cuz some people don't use Facebook. Like maybe that's just more marketing to like get more people to come back to Facebook because a lot of people don't use Facebook anymore. Like, I feel like it's all the older generations using Facebook.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, I remember when Facebook first came out.
Everybody had
I remember
Facebook.
when it first. Originally it was a private tool. It was used for university students just to communicate with themselves, amongst themselves. and it was still called the Facebook back then. Um, Zuck decided to drop the and decided to go public, and for a while it was invite only. You had to be invited to use it, but then he just opened it up, and for about 10 years or so, it was pretty much the go-to for everybody. But then things like Instagram came along and everyone moved to Instagram. Then Facebook bought Instagram, so everyone came back. And then Snap came along and TikTok and all that. And it's just all over the
I
show.
used to only, like, when I first started this thing, I was Instagram. Pretty much only Instagram. And then I was like, I should have a Twitter. So I made a Twitter, and then I never used it. I never went on Twitter. I would just, if I went on Twitter, I just would post a clip and I'd just go. I'd just leave. And then I was like, I should probably get a little bit more into Twitter. And when I started getting into Twitter, I started meeting more people and everything, and that's when I met you. So Twitter, I still am not a big Twitter person. Yeah, I'm
I like Twitter for just this giant echo chamber, and you can just put anything out there. But at the same time, Twitter has its issues. And why won't my camera stop autofocusing?
I don't know. Mine was doing that a while ago. I feel like Twitter is I feel like it's a platform where everybody goes to complain. Or, like, announce things. Obviously, announce things. Or let people know what's going on with you and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
I think it's very hard to come up with a good tweet that makes sense to everybody. And that also, like, is, like, relevant. You know what I mean? I think Twitter is a very hard platform to understand.
Yep.
Like TikTok. I'll say that. TikTok is a very complex place if you're posting videos. Not if you're not if you're just like
lurking.
Yeah, if you're just looking at this stuff and you're just kind of around and browsing and liking stuff, it's not a difficult platform. Being a creator on those platforms
when you want to be a creator.
Yeah, very difficult. TikTok is the weirdest place. It's just so weird. It is so weird.
It gets really specific, doesn't it? It gets really, really, really specific from what I understand. But
yeah, so
I understand why that is.
When you start liking videos, if you see a dog video and you like a dog video, more dog videos will pop up. And they'll throw a cat in there, and you'll like a cat video, and then it'll keep going. And so I'm like, it's like tailored to what your interests are. And so I posted a video, and there were 3 different videos, because everybody's been doing these 3 video things, and each 3 of them are different. You post them, and then it'll go on certain people's For You page. For You page is like the page that, like, they just bring you videos that you might like. So I put 3 different videos out there, like a COD one, an Among Us, and then Fortnite, just to see where it goes. And use different hashtags and stuff like that. And the Among Us one got the most likes, so that was something I was like, oh, like, Among Us videos are all over TikTok. Like, everybody likes Among Us videos. And
everyone loves Among Us.
yeah, everybody. And so I'm like, okay. And then I posted a video. Okay, I took a video of me holding a G Fuel can. And I'm like, last G Fuel, let's make it last longer. And it's like a time-lapse picture. Have you ever done like a time-lapse, a panorama video or picture? And you take it, and then, like, if you move it, it makes it bigger or whatever. So I did that with a can. And I went like this, and it made a big can. I'm like, oh, this video is stupid. And I was asking Kendall and my other roommate, I said, do you guys think I should post this? I feel like it's kind of dumb. And they're like, no, it's cool. And I'm like, are you sure? I just don't know. And they're like, yeah, it's very cool. And I'm like, okay, I'll post it. Like, I'll just put it out there. I put it out there, and it's my most liked video on TikTok. Little to no effort on that video, and I didn't even know if I wanted to post it. And I'm like, why is this can growing? It's not even perfect. It's, like, wobbly and everything. Like, it's just so weird. I'm like, why that video of everything? And
Because
then,
people are weird.
yeah, today I spent like at least 4 hours doing 3 videos for TikTok. 4 hours because I had to change outfits. Okay?
Jesus
I
Christ.
spent so much time on that. And it's like it's just like one of my regular TikToks that I post, like it's just in the same the same commenters, the same likers, everything's just equal. But like that one G Fuel cam that just shot up there, I'm like, okay, TikTok's
Bizarre.
weird. I don't know, like
I
it
mean,
feels like the more
you
effort
know
you put
where
into it, it doesn't do as well.
you know where it originally came from, right? Do
No.
you remember Musically?
Yes. I remember
Yeah, so it
Musically.
was originally Musically, and I don't know TikTok. I've only created TikTok purely to help the channel.
Yeah.
It's the only reason I've got it. It's never going to be used for personal shit.
Yeah.
It's never going to be used for any of that stuff that's going to be putting information about me, myself, people I care about out there.
Yeah.
It's purely going to be Twitch, Twitch relevant things relevant to my Twitch channel.
Yeah.
Because I don't like how much curation they can do. From
Yeah.
what I understand, it can get very, 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 very specific in terms of what you're looking for. And it's just continuously learning. Also, there's the fact, and this may sound xenophobic or anything like that, but the fact that TikTok is also a Chinese information gathering tool, because everything gets sent back to China,
Yeah.
everything, and there's just something. I don't know. I'm a big believer in data sovereignty, where
Yeah.
it's your data, your information, you own it.
Yeah.
And I don't know, but I mean, people enjoy it. People
Yeah.
like using it. I'm not gonna call them idiots for enjoying it because I can understand where it comes from. I mean, I've seen TikTok videos inadvertently, just like looking on Reddit, looking for Instagram and all that. People have like reposting stuff like that. It's interesting content. It's fun content. People make their living off it. I'm not gonna give them shit for that. But yeah, it's just something about. I mean, I was reading through the terms and conditions earlier today, and there's just something in there that just doesn't feel right.
Yeah.
But
No. That app is very transformed a lot. So it used to be Musically where
mm,
people would just lip sync and do like little transitions and stuff like that. And that's what
mm,
it used to be. And I remember there was like a certain part in that, like the lifespan of that app, if you had that app, you're just like, people were
mm,
like, you're weird. Like, you're just like, no. Like, people just thought it was weird. And then
mm,
when they announced that TikTok was going to be like the new thing and Musically was leaving, like everybody, like, cuz I was on the app forever. I've been on the app forever. And wow, I just froze a little.
mm.
But
Yeah.
I was on the app a long time ago, and then everybody that was posting, "Oh my god, bye Musically, like it's going away forever." And there were people like actually genuinely upset about it. And then I remember it like was just like an update, and then it was just like, this is TikTok. And then it was just like
Yeah.
instantly from Musically to TikTok. It was its own thing. There was like no other like lingerers that kind of tried to carry it on. There was nothing, and it was just
Yeah.
weird. And I was like, it's total different
That's how
thing.
overnight it just completely changed.
Yeah, and I was like, this is just its whole
Mm,
thing. And then I remember, if you had TikTok,
mm,
why do you have TikTok? You're weird. And it was like something that you weren't like, it wasn't out there. Like, hey, I have TikTok. It'd
yeah.
be like, why? Now it's like, you don't
Yeah.
have TikTok? Oh my god, why don't you have a TikTok? Like, I'm like, okay, okay. I
Yeah.
had a TikTok and I had to restart my TikTok because I had like 1,000 followers on there, but none of it was active. It was just like bots. And it was like,
Ah,
I'd get
yeah.
like 5
Yeah,
likes
yeah,
on
yeah.
something and I had like over 1,000
Yeah.
followers. And it was like, no. So I made the decision. I was like,
Why?
delete it. Yeah.
What's the point?
I was
I mean,
like,
it's
delete it and I'll
because
restart with the people that need to be there. People that want to watch
yeah,
me outside of my streams can.
like actual human
Yeah.
beings. But that's the thing. Like even on Twitch, have you been follow bombed before?
Nope. No.
No? Okay.
I'm shocked. I'm actually
Couple of
shocked.
months. Yeah, a couple of months ago, I got follow bombed, and yeah, all good. The like 1,000 followers or something. It's like, yeah, sweet, 1,000 followers, and then you realize, wait, all these have come through within like a second of each other. You, I don't know. That's not. Some people like having thousands of followers just to flex, to say, yeah, well, I've got 1,000 followers, I've got 2,000 followers. It's like the same people that buy like Instagram friends and
Yeah.
Instagram follows and all that. It's
Yeah.
like, okay, cool, but you're not really working for that.
Yeah.
You haven't really worked to get those followers. It's literally someone's just decided to bomb you.
Yeah.
And it's just annoying. It's like, why? Why bother? What are
Especially
they trying to?
if they're sending them to someone else's channel. Like,
Hmm.
like if you're not buying it for yourself and you're just like, hey, I'm gonna send 1,000 followers to Hidden Chin's channel and just like, send them over there. It's like, uh, I don't know. Like I go on Twitch and I'll be like, oh, this person right now, like, oh, they just followed me or whatever, or like I'll be playing Warzone and someone will be like, you just killed me or whatever when I was back to the
Yeah.
TTV thing, and then I like click on their profile and they have like 5,000 followers, and then they have like
Yeah.
they're live and they only have like one or two viewers,
3
and I'm
videos.
like,
Yeah.
how long have
Yeah.
you been streaming?
Clay just put up
And-
something really, really good in my chat. Nothing worse than people with lots of followers and like 3/4 of that who watch live. It's like, yeah, I understand that. It's like you see that number, and it's like if you see that number and you're like, oh man, this guy's got all these followers. He's gonna be fucking cool. He's gonna be great. He's gonna be really, really entertaining. He's gonna be, it's gonna be great to watch. And then you drop him there, and there's like 8 people watching, and the person isn't even interacting, and or just not they're just not good in terms of in terms of engaging with their followers.
Yeah.
Oh, you drop in and you say, "Hey, bro, how's it going? Having a good night?" And they just,
Yeah.
it's like, what's the point?
Yeah.
What are you what are you trying to flex? I mean, followers doesn't matter on
It
Twitch.
doesn't. It really doesn't matter.
You can have 5,000, you can have 20,000 followers on Twitch. Okay, cool, bro. But how many of those are actually donating you using bits? How many of those are actually giving
partnered?
you
Yeah.
tips? How many of those are subscribed to you?
Yeah. And I think a lot of people look at it as that's how they need to validate their channel and validate what they're doing and how they're spending their time and stuff. And Twitch is not an easy thing to be on. Like, if you stream, Twitch is not an easy platform. It's not just like a keep doing it, you're gonna grow. Like, because there are a lot of times, like, for like a good month and a half, you could sit right when you're about to hit a milestone, and then it'll just start dropping. Or you'll drop like a few, and then you'll gain a couple, and then you drop more, and then you gain, and it's like up and down, and before you even hit that milestone. I don't say milestones anymore. I used to be like, hey, I hit this many followers, like, thank you guys, like, send out a tweet or whatever. I just don't do it anymore because it just changes so rapidly. Like, you could grow a lot, and then someone just doesn't use Twitch anymore or whatever, but like, it's not a way to measure your success.
I have goals. I have goals. Like, at the moment, my goal is... It's not really a goal, it's more of a punishment. At the moment, my punishment is 5 followers, I do the hot sauce. I mean, 5 subs, I do the hot sauce. Since I do the hot sauce, I reset it back to 0, try to get another 5. If I get another 5, do the hot sauce again.
Yeah.
And, it's not about, like, setting those massive, huge, like, goals. It's not about, like, setting, I'm going to have 100 subs by the end of this month.
Yeah.
It's not about that. It's about taking little bites.
Yeah.
Little tiny bites.
Yeah.
We're not ninja.
And that's the thing,
we're not the doc.
Yeah, you could, like, literally easily hit your goal, like, a month. And then the next month, like, it's just not going. And especially around the holidays and stuff, when people are, like, saving up for Christmas and other holidays and to travel and stuff like that, that's when it gets hard. And so you just kind of gotta find something to do. You know what I mean? And even if it's not like subs, like I would sit here and tell you, I'd rather have people talking in my chat than donating subs. Like, I'd rather
Mm.
them sit here and chit chat with me while I'm playing games than donate 2 subs and be like, okay, bye, and like just leave, you know?
Yeah.
Because like, yeah, thank you so much.
Mm.
Like, you did that. I'm like super appreciative, but like, I want to know more about these people. Like, or if someone comes in, hey, how's it going? I'm like, good. How are you? How's this going? Or how's that going? And it's like, oh, it's good. And then it's like, they leave or they go, oh, my stream's going great. Da, 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 da. I'm gonna go back to my stream now, and then they just kind of leave to go back to their stream. I'm like,
no one likes that guy.
I'd rather have
No one likes that
quality than quantity. If a good person is talking in my chat and just chit chatting it up, that's good enough for me. It all just depends.
Exactly.
Twitch is just a random place. People don't understand etiquette. That's something maybe we should talk about.
Oh, yes, that's definitely one. Don't come into somebody's stream and tell them, like, beg to be a mod. Don't come into somebody's stream and say, hey, look, you should go check out my bro. I'm about to go on stream. Don't come into somebody's stream and shill for other people.
And then if
you're not there for them. You're there for the streamer.
Yeah.
Who's currently streaming.
And then if the mod says, or the streamer reacts and the mod deletes it, don't come back with, why'd you delete my message? You know, it's just kind of like, there's some things, like, I let things slide, personally. Sometimes someone will come in and talk about, like, their emotes for their channel, or, hey, I just finished my stream, and I'm like, hey, how was that going, or something like that, you know what, I like, try to respond.
Yeah, exactly.
And, Kendall's always, when she sees a message,
you...
she, like, peeks her head around the monitor and, like, waits for me to respond, and sometimes, like, if they consistently keep going with it, I'm like, yeah, you're good, you can delete it, or whatever. But, like, if someone comes in and is excited about their emotes or something, and they're like, hey, my emotes just got approved, and we're chit-chatting about that, that's fine.
Yeah.
But just don't be the person that comes in and goes, I'm streaming right now, just wanted to say hi, and then, like, okay, I'm gonna go back to my stream now, like, trying to, like, kind of pull people, you know?
Like, bro, you're streaming. Why are you coming into my stream to say, hey, I'm going back to your stream? You should be focusing on your own audience.
Yeah. And I think,
I think the first stream of yours that I came into, I may have done a little bit of a faux pas. Because I was asking you about, like, just tips and all that.
Yeah.
About streaming and all that.
Yeah.
Now that I think back on it, it's like...
That was, like, before I started getting into the, like, no, like, self-promo type thing. Like, people come in and it kind of died down a lot.
I mean,
but
the streamer shouldn't need to have one of those no self-promo rules. It's like an unwritten rule on Twitch that you don't come into somebody's stream and do that. Yeah. I mean, I've done it, and it's like, now I think back, now that I'm actually on the other side where I'm streaming consistently and I have a core group of people that come and hang out, it's like, could have done things differently.
Yeah. And when people have come in and asked me, hey, I'm new to streaming, like, what advice can you give me? I like those questions, actually, because I'm able to say, like, hey, this is what I did. Because it wasn't, like, an easy, like, road to affiliate thing for me. Like, I grinded for months to just try to hit that mark of, like, views and stuff. Like, viewers were so hard for me. And then once it hit there... once I, like, hit that, I was like, you know, there's probably a better way to go about that. I didn't have to grind as hard as I was grinding. Like, I should have put my energy, instead of just streaming for all this time, I should have leveled it out among all the platforms and had different things. And I'm just like, I think back on it now and I'm like, I like those questions. Like, if someone's genuinely having an issue starting up their channel and they have any questions, I want them to feel free, like, they can come ask me. But there's, a way to talk about it. Like, not like, hey, I'm a streamer.
Hey, I've just started streaming at twitch.tv/hiddenshin. Have you got any suggestions for up-and-coming streamers?
Yeah.
Yours,
it's
please.
and like
It's
even
like, hey,
I don't know,
thanks
like
for dropping that link. Thanks for dropping the link
yeah,
to your channel. Really,
links
really
are
appreciate it.
yeah, links are just they're the worst. And if you go into someone's
Links
stream,
are dangerous. Links are dangerous. You learned that lesson a couple of
yeah,
weeks ago.
yes. Don't trust any links Hidden Chin sends you because he will
No,
rickroll
you can
you.
trust all of them.
He'll
You can trust.
rickroll
I
you
only
on
record.
stream in front of however many viewers there were. He will rickroll you. He doesn't care.
Yeah, but I can't rickroll you anymore because
Now,
I peaked.
now
I
I
peaked.
say, now I say, is it safe? And then someone
You
in the
got
chat
that?
will,
Yeah,
yeah,
you
it's safe. Kendall, yeah, it's safe. You can click
can.
that one. I'm like,
You can
okay.
trust me. I'm a mod. I'm a mod. You can trust
Can
me.
I
I
though?
wouldn't do things like that. But you have to realize that I'm not going to try and roll you again because I've already peaked by rolling you on stream. So
Now
it's
you
like,
have that fear invested in me. Like, you don't even have to do it. You just have to drop a link, and I'm like, Chin.
Kendall, I am the link verifier. She is the link verifier.
She really is. She really is.
is.
But okay, mods too. Modding. That is another thing. When people come into your chat and go, "Can I be mod?" I'm like, "Hey, welcome in. How you doing tonight?" And they're like, "Good. I just really want to know if I could be a mod for you." And I'm like,
Oh yeah,
"Have
I remember that. I
have
remember
we
that night.
talked before? Do you follow me on anything? Have you been in here? I don't know if I recognize your
Oh hey, that's a
name."
really good question. Who the fuck are you?
And it's like,
I love your question. I love your energy. Right?
I
I
just like,
absolutely love it. I love the support you're showing to the channel. But really, I just need to know who the fuck are you?
I'm like, and then they're like, I just really want to be a mod. I'm like, uh, I'm like, okay, so here's my thing. I'm not really looking for mods right now because obviously, like, I had only two mods. I had Sam and Kendall. Those were all I had. And then, like, what, about a month ago or so, maybe longer, it was a very bad, like, couple days. Probably like a
Oh,
day
I
and a
remember.
half.
And then you kind of like beat around the bush saying, Chin, I mean,
I had sent out a tweet saying
I'm
I need a
really,
I
really
need someone to
nervous.
lay down the law.
Can you be my mod?
I need
was like,
someone to bring a
alright,
band
oh
hammer
hell.
with them. And then Chin said, "Daddy can lay down the law." I'm still making that a shirt, by the way, just the tweet on my shirt. And he said, "Daddy can lay down the law." And I'm like, Chin, yes! I'm like in the group chat with Sam and Kendall. I'm like, I think we're gonna have another mod. I really hope Chin says something. And then you're like, Daddy can lay down the law. I'm like, yes! We did it! We did it! I'm like,
You know, I haven't had to lay down the law recently, actually, now that I think about it.
you've
There
laid
was the
it
time
down
that
a
your
couple
cousin came,
times.
there was the time that your cousin came in and was like, I'm gonna go and check out blah 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 stream. And then Sam removed the comment, and I just messaged again. It's like, bro, don't commit to people.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, I was just telling my cousin I was that blah 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 I was streaming. I'm like, okay, cool, but you can send them a text.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes. And I was like, I remember that day too. I was like, Sam's like, that's Hunter's cousin. Like, Chin's like, oh, okay. Never mind then. Sorry, I didn't know you were Hunter's cousin. I'm like,
I honestly did not know.
yeah,
His cousin
no.
is watching this. I'm sorry. I didn't know.
He's probably not. But no, it was like, I don't know, like, people coming in to ask to be mod. Mods, I personally don't really need a mod, but if you are very set on being a mod and that's what you want to do and that's like your accomplishment in life, that's what you need to do, just say hey. Don't just say hey, can I be a mod? Don't open with that, because then I'm going to be like, what are your true intentions here? But if you're sticking around and you're dropping
a mod
in,
can do a mod can do a lot of shit.
yeah,
They can cause damage.
yeah, and I didn't know that, and I was
Win-win.
just like, okay, and so it just kind of, I'm like, mods, I'll just talk for me right now. I'll talk to you in Chin's stream. I can't see, but I will talk. modding is just, it's one of those things that's very dangerous to someone's channel. And
Yeah, exactly.
like, I had told everybody, I'm like, I'm just too scared to give anybody a mod privilege. And I'm like, obviously, people I know. And then I said, and if they're in every, like, almost every single stream, you know what I mean? Or supporting on every, like, page, like, liking stuff and stuff. That's like, those are for people that come in and say, can I be a mod?
They're showing themselves as like an am I still muted? No, I'm good. They're showing themselves as like an actual like active member of the community.
Yeah, and if that's their thing from the beginning is can I be a mod? I'm like, you gotta kind of prove yourself. You gotta kind of like get to know me more, and I gotta get to know you so that I know that you're not just this person that wants to take the channel and do all this stuff. You know what I mean? And so,
I mean, I never asked to be a mod.
yeah, no, you didn't, and that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're,
I never asked for this.
I'm like, if your first intention coming into someone's stream is can I be a mod, you gotta be like active and supporting and like around, like, you know. And that's why when Chin was like, I could be a mod if you'd like, I'm like, Chin is pretty much always there, one way or another.
What the fuck else am I gonna do?
He keeps he keeps everything moving smoothly. And there were instances where someone would say something or whatever, and you would step up and be like, hey, ba-da-da-da, like, maybe you shouldn't say that. Or like, if I don't know, like if I was doing something and you're like, she's super focused right now, like literally just like throwing that in there so that like something's responding. And I was like, Chin is the man for the job. So
I hate dead air.
And I said, well, Chin's like, hey guys, in his Discord, I might need a little help modding. I'm like, I got you, Chin. And he's like, okay. Just like throws me the mod privilege. I get the sword. I'm like, yes.
Yeah, of course. Well, why not? Why not? It's about repercussions.
Yeah.
All right. I need to eat dinner.
Okay. That is okay. I'm glad because we are hitting we're about to hit on the 1 hour mark, so that was a very good.
I know. So hey, that's why I said it. Anyway, that was a wonderful chat.
Yes, that was. I feel like we got a lot of things.
We got a lot of things covered. Do you know if Orion's going to be back next week? Because I haven't heard anything from him.
I didn't hear anything. The last time we did the podcast, I messaged him and said, hey, what's going on? And he said, oh, yeah, I forgot. And then last week, since it was just off, he didn't message or anything, so I'm not sure if he's still into it.
We'll discuss it offline.
I do know that he is off next week, though, because he has family obligations. So.
It's all right. The people can hang out with us.
Yeah.
We're more than happy to pick up his slack.
But
I know you're watching this.
I had told him that it's not an obligation, so I just want everybody to feel comfortable with what they want.
Exactly.
Yeah, so.
Alrighty.
All right,
Outro time. Yeah. I did the intro. You do the outro.
Do you have anything to add?
No, not this time.
Oh. You didn't go on the
I don't have a little spiel to go into this time.
Okay.
Well, I might next week, though, depending on what happens.
Okay, then I will go on the spiel. Make sure you follow us. All of our socials. I'm Obey Hunter on all socials. That's Hidden Chin on all socials? Hidden_Chin on all socials?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then, sorry,
including
I was pointing the wrong way. On TikTok.
Hidden Chin on TikTok.
Follow his TikTok.
I don't make any videos or anything like that, but it's there. I'll be putting all of our social links down.
Yeah,
down in
all the
description
links will be in the
YouTube
description below. If you enjoyed, or you want to see us talk about something, drop it in the comments and we'll talk about it next week.
Yeah. If there's something you want us to talk about, let us know. You can email me, chin@hiddenchin.tv, or you can hit me up on Twitter or whatever.
I stream pretty much every single day except Tuesdays and Wednesdays. And Chin, when do you stream?
Pretty much every day. I am going to be back in around about an hour or so after I've eaten dinner and do my actual stream.
So if you guys would like to check that out, make sure to do that.
Yeah.
I feel like we had a very good discussion.
And you'll be on
tomorrow for the new COD update.
You'll be on tomorrow when you're playing the COD update. That's right.
Yes. So that should be a very fun time.
see if I can pop in.
All right. Well,
All right. Well,
that
good
was
times.
Put on Ice, episode
Thank you.
3, the conclusion.
Episode 3, the Tuesday night edition. Happy times.
Yes,
All right.
and we will be
have a good
back
evening.
next week.
I'm ending the recording now.